From local stories to Wayne County news, get ready to dive into everything happening in North Carolina with Taylor House Publishing. Got a story to share? Shoot us an email at taylorpublishinghouse@gmail.com. If you're looking to publish your book or need some top-notch mentorship, we've got your back. Join the excitement with the one and only Whichard Taylor, right here at Taylor House Publishing. Speak with Whichard directly at 919-587-7782. Don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and invite your family and friends to watch.
From Wayne County to the Carolina coast, Taylor House brings the news you love most. Tune in on YouTube, don't miss a beat. Local stories that keep you in your feet.
Taylor House, we got the school. Taylor House Publishing.
All right, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Whichard Taylor. I just want to share some information that I received over the weekend. Actually, it was Thursday. And if you've been following this channel here at Taylor House Publishing, I've been covering a lot of information about Goldsboro in particular, the police department, some of the governmental issues, and also as it relates to video, the Wayne County public school system and the school board. Now, I must admit that I have been very critical of current school board superintendent, Dr. Marc Whichard. I think he took over sometimes in 2023 at the beginning, in which I first started having some interaction with him. And if you watch some of these videos, I've expressed concerns about some of his actions in the past, and also a lot of people have. Some of the decisions that he has made has taken a lot of people by surprise and have rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. And, people come to me with those concerns, and I express those concerns, albeit some of my own as well. Nevertheless, I was at a meeting earlier this week, and a gentleman told me something that made me look at Dr. Whichard in a different light. And what he said, as you can tell by the caption, is, the superintendent, Marc, and he couldn't think of his last name, but he said, yeah, man, he invited a group of pastors out to pray for the school system. And I was like, what? He did what? He said, yeah, this was, he invited men, and it was nice. He invited all of us out, and we were outside, or I forgot I think he said they were outside, maybe at the school. I don't know where this prayer meeting took place. Nevertheless, he said, yeah, man, he invited, it was about, it was a lot of us out there, about 30 minutes, and, he led the prayer. He started off with the prayer. Now, I must say, I never, because of my interaction with him, I never considered him a man of faith. Now, he probably would say the same thing about me, right? Because of, my criticism of him. Nevertheless, I said, what? He did what? He said, yeah, man. And he actually led the prayer. I was like, okay. And the gentleman who told me the story, it was like, yeah, man, I thought he was going to be up there like, Father God, and that's how he said it, right? Like Father God, but he was like, nah, he prayed. Now I'm taking it as he said that, Dr. Whichard prayed like, some of the Pentecostal holiness pastors, and if you know how they pray, I don't even have to demonstrate. But I wasn't there. I don't know how he prayed. But the gentleman who told me about the prayer, said he was really impressed. And he spoke very highly of Dr. Whichard in his initiative to invite all of those pastors out to pray. And he mentioned that, everyone went around in the circle and, everyone prayed. And he told me, and I asked him, when was this? And he said, well, this is about three weeks ago. I was like, well, was it before school started? And he was like, yeah, I think it was the Friday before school started. And so I was like, okay, because in church we always, pray for the students before they return to school, and evidently by his participation or by his initiation of this prayer, he had the same intent in mind, as well as praying for the school system, staff, the administrators, and I'm pretty sure, I hope he prayed for the students as well. But when I heard that, it kind of reversed my heart, towards the gentleman that I have been so critical of. Now, the interaction with him started with, my being denied the opportunity to volunteer at the school as I had been doing for the previous year. And, I must say, and I must iterate that I've been told that the reason that that opportunity was denied, an actual policy was changed because of my making videos about, different principles or different happenings at the school. Now, I can't confirm that, but the way that the interactions that I've had, they have been sort of contentious. Nevertheless, when I heard this once again, I said, man, I didn't know, he was a man of faith, and that is very commendable to have, that mindset that, we need to pray for these students. As Matthew 18:20 says, where two or three are gathered in my name, then there will I also be. And so when that prayer happened, I hope, God was right there. And there has been, of course, a lot of things happening in the Wayne County public school system with students, teachers, staffs, and principals, and all of those things like that. And one thing that, many people say that should happen and would be a solution to a lot of the problems is bringing prayer back in schools. Now, I don't remember when prayer was taken out. I do remember as a child sometimes praying in school, so it had to be during my lifetime. But I think that may be a solution. And I know now it's probably like a federal or a state law or whatever. So when I guess people do pray, they have to do it discreetly or, after school hours, whatever the case may be. But, I want to commend Dr. Whichard for bringing pastors of the community together to pray for this upcoming school year. And, of course, I've received, I think, some articles where certain schools have been taken out of the failing level. I think it was probably like if 50% of the schools are above the failing level, then, your school system would not be considered failing. So there have been some improvements under his leadership. So I definitely want to commend him for that, even though, once again, we have a long way to go. And, some of, once again, decisions are not convenient or not approved by everyone in that is dealing with these situations. But because now that I know that he has it in his heart to pray or let God lead him, and let bring other people of faith in to pray for leadership and decisions and staff, students, administrators, principals, all of those things, then once again that brings him into another light for me. So I would be looking for some looking at a more bright side, or looking at it from a more positive perspective as people have told me in the past that, that I should try, but that, when I heard that, that almost took a burden off my heart about about the school system. And so, kudos to Dr. Whichard for having that prayer. I know that, that probably took some guts because, of course, a lot of people don't want to bring God into certain situations. And, not everyone believes as such, but, if that is his faith, then I commend him for implementing that faith in the performance of his duties as superintendent of Wayne County Public Schools. So definitely this is something that, will bring a new perspective to my commentary or my critique of Dr. Whichard's, policies, his actions, and some of his decisions that he's made concerning the Wayne County Public School System here in Goldsboro, North Carolina. As you know, once again, I am running for school board seat District 3, and that is, a very let's call it what it is, the district. It's a large district, but a lot of the inner city schools who are experiencing some of the problems reside in this district. And I'm not doing this because I'm running, because I'm going to do what I do in this community, whether put on the board or not. But I did want to just address this and actually commend them, and shout them out for doing that. So make sure you guys make sure that he sees this video as he's seen all the other negative videos, or not even negative, I won't say, but once again, critical videos. I'll use that terminology. Some of the more critical videos that I have done about him. But I'm excited to see how this school year is going to matriculate, and I hope everyone does well. That's including administrative staff, students, principals, and the like. But what it is, 919-587-7782. Or if you have another story that you need, you can email me also at taylorpublishinghouse@gmail.com. Make sure, once again, you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank everybody for their support. We are growing. So once again, I'm just grateful for everyone who sees me and messages me, calls me, and tell me that, they like what I'm doing for the community. So we thank God, first of all. We thank God. And also, just thank, everyone who wants to see not only the community of Goldsboro, but, the world in a more convenient place. Peace and love, and I'm out.
Right here at Taylor House Publishing. Speak with Whichard directly at 919-587-7782. Don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and invite your family and friends to watch.
From Wayne County to the Carolina coast, Taylor House brings the news you love most. Tune in on YouTube, don't miss a beat. Local stories that keep you in your feet.
Taylor House, we got the school.
Taylor House Publishing.